Hi everyone, this is the Saverings of vdashgaming on YouTube. Colt is doing a PC gaming setup and I can't resist. I've been enjoying watching them. I like watching other people's setups, and so here's mine. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see, it's a little unorthodox, but it's still in work in progress, so yeah. So over here we got my main gaming rig. This is actually both of these. I built this one first last year, and then this one is built off of it, and I just built this maybe about 3 weeks ago. This is based off of Colt's $600 gaming PC build from I think about last May, and I built mine in June. Please forgive all the spaghetti. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, but this is on the inside here. Its guts hanging out, but that's fine. Is a AMD FX-6300, a GTX 750 Ti, a 600 watt Corsair power supply, a 1 terabyte Western Digital drive, and hiding out amongst all the noodles is a 256 Samsung Evo SSD. Up here on top, I've got my backup 4 terabyte Seagate drive, which they had at Costco for like some ridiculous price, and I couldn't resist, and my older 1 terabyte Western Digital external drive. This PC is hooked up to my 40-inch Vizio LED TV. It runs at 120 Hertz. Down here I have my pretty standard Microsoft mouse and keyboard combo. They work fine. I'm really not complaining. I probably do need a better mouse. This is about as generic as it gets, but it works fine. I don't even remember where I got it, but there it is. Down here I got the usual suspects, the Xbox 360 wire controller, and little JVC little headset I got, also at Fry's for about $30. I'm not complaining, sounds great. They're very lightweight, very comfortable, and pretty decent audio quality. Not complaining at all. Definitely got my money's worth out of those so far. Here's the motherboard that's actually in both machines. As you can see, it's an MSI 970A, and I think that's the graphics card for, yeah, it's the graphics card box that's in this computer. Both of these machines feature a GTX 750 Ti. I'm actually holding off on upgrading on graphics cards until the ones that are more than 2 gigabytes come down in price, because games like GTA and The Witcher and stuff, they do prefer graphics cards. The more graphics memory, the better, obviously. Moving right along, got the standard bearer, got the Blue Yeti USB microphone. Bought this for myself for Christmas. As you get older, you end up doing that, buying yourself Christmas presents. But here it is. Paid about $100 for it. No regrets. Great microphone. There's a reason why you always see this pop up in people's videos for the price. It's a great microphone. Easy to use. Brainless to set up. Great audio quality. And it's just great. I like it. Back here I have an older Samsung 900p monitor. That's kind of a backup. We use it in pinches, but come on, like 900p. I mean, what is this, Xbox One? I'm just kidding, Microsoft. I'm just kidding. Some little standard, little cheapy LG, not LG, but Logitech speakers. I've had them for a while, $30 set. There's a little subwoofer for them. I am probably going to upgrade and actually spend some money on a decent system eventually, one day, when I'm a real boy. Over here we have the second machine, and I actually just built this one, like I might have mentioned, for my son for his birthday. It's basically a clone of this machine, except this features an AMD FX-4300 rather than a 6300. And if you're wondering why, it's because when I originally built this back in June of last year, I got what I thought was a 6300 CPU and motherboard combo. I wasn't paying attention, and it was really a 4300. And I didn't really notice until a couple months later. So when I built this machine, I just bought an extra 6300, put it in there, took the 4300, put it in here, and bam, there we go. This is identical, like I said, besides that, and there's no SSD in this one just yet. This has a 500 watt power supply rather than the 600, and it's got 8 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RAM at 1866, and this has got 8 gigs of Patriot RAM at 1866. But it runs fine. As far as running games, there's really very little, if any, difference between the two. They're both very capable gaming machines, no complaints, especially for the money. As you can see up here, I am capturing and recording my desktop and gameplay from this computer via the Elgato. I know, and it's hanging out, and I need more. I know. And this is the Elgato HD60. I haven't really had too much time or whatever to mess around with it, but from what I can tell, it does the job. Actually, it's the only thing on the market that kind of does the job this way. 1080p at 60 frames a second. It's great overall. There are some limitations, however, with the software as far as recording game audio and chat, but I found a workaround for that in case of any of you are running into that. It's a program called Voice Meter. I don't know if you can see it through all the glare there. Voice Meter. And there's a feature on here, if you look here, for hardware out. You can set 2 different hardware audio channels. So in this case, I have the Blue Yeti microphone and the Elgato. So basically what this does is it'll take 2 audio sources, combine them together, send them through the Elgato to your capture machine, and that way your Elgato can pick up your voice chat and your game chat together without you having to record your audio separately in like Audacity and then go back and sync it. It'll just merge it right there for you, and it comes through in one stream, and it's pretty handy. I've only really used it like once or twice. I need to really sit down and dig in and figure it out, but like I said, I haven't had time. But I will eventually, very soon hopefully. Up here we got the same keyboard and mouse. This one I actually got previously when I worked at Microsoft. It's a Windows XP gaming mouse. Collector's item there, but it's pretty cool. It's your standard Microsoft IntelliMouse with some swag on it. And it matches the 360 controller, so I gave it to my son. Oh, did I put in the camcorder? I believe I did, but just in case I didn't mention it, this is the camcorder I'm using. My girlfriend's letting me borrow it. And thanks, babe. Love you. And over here is my wireless printer, an HP NV4500 that works great when it wants to work because Wi-Fi is fickle. Up here is a Fez that I wore on New Year's that my girlfriend also got me, and I got a lot of props for it, so once again, thanks, babe. Down here is my work laptop, which actually is a beastly machine. It features an i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and an NVIDIA 600 series mobile card. I wouldn't know if it can game because I haven't really gamed on it because I like my job and I don't want to get fired. Over here we have Mario and Yoshi, which I've had forever. These two have been with me through about 4 different states, and I've had them for what's got to be going on 20 years now, which sounds weird to even say. Down here is my laptop bag, which is actually a 360 bag, which I also got at my one of my last jobs at Microsoft. Back over here in the corner is all the boxes, some of the boxes for my random electronics. There's CPU and RAM and power supply and blah blah blah. I've always liked there's the Elgato box. I've always collected these boxes. They look cool. I don't know. A Snoop G series pen, but that's for a different video. And oh yeah, there's my phone. I have an Nexus 5, which is a great phone. I like it a lot. It's much better than my last phone. It's pretty sweet. So is that about it? Oh yes, and then underneath here we've got random swag. Got the repair kit, canned air, headphones, and miscellaneous stuff. And yes, an Xbox 360 HD DVD player. That is correct. You're not seeing things. That's actually an HD DVD player. And yeah, I believe that is it. If any of you out there also run a gaming channel, or if any of you out there are good with graphics and can do YouTube banners and stuff, or want to collaborate on anything, hey, hit me up. Hit me up at vdashgaming. That's one word, the letter V, the word dash, and gaming, all put together, at gmail.com. That's also my channel's name if you want to go ahead and subscribe. It's a little meager right now. The videos on it are admittedly kind of blah. They're from like, wow, it must be about 3 years ago now. Wow, that sounds weird to even say. They're from about 3 years ago now. I did them on my old Razer laptop with some standard microphone headset, just as a goof. But if you want to subscribe, go right ahead. I plan on freeing up some time so I can actually do some things, upload some more videos, and like I said, it also, if you guys want to collaborate or can help me with my channel, do some banners or whatever, I'm more than willing to take your feedback and take your help. So yeah, just hit me up at vdashgaming at gmail.com. So thanks, Colt. Thanks everyone who watched. Thanks everyone who potentially subscribed or listened to this whole video. You guys all take care. See you on the other side. Have a good one.